Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another true crime mystery with Psychic Jamie over there and myself, Natalie. And we're happy to be back. You guys, thank you all for the amazing comments and the amazing feedback. You all love this series that we do with Jamie. You love all the readings and the channeling sessions that we're doing over here. And that really keeps us going. We love it. We love doing it as well because Jamie and I are, as you guys know, we're like soul sisters. So it helps even more knowing that you guys are enjoying this as much as we do. And thank you all for your suggestions. We have a growing list of suggestions of readings for us to do. And what we're doing, so Jamie and I are kind of like taking turns. So every week, one of us picks who we're going to be reading. And this week it was Jamie. And today we're going to be, and this is a very popular one. Okay. You've been asking for this one for a very long time. And it's the Zodiac Killer, right, Jamie? You've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Yeah, I did. And you gave me a list of options. And actually, Spirit said, do the Zodiac Killer.
I kind of knew when I sent you the list, I kind of knew that we were going to do the Zodiac Killer. I'm like, yeah, I was like, I also felt that I think that the timing right now is the right timing to do this.
Exactly. And I really I enjoy being on this show, and I enjoy your community. And I've been going through, I don't mean to air my dirty laundry, and I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I've been going through a lot like the past 8 months. So I'm okay. I'll get through it, but this is really great for me to be able to do this with you, Natalie. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you because I've been, as you know, I've been going through some stuff the last couple of weeks, and it's ongoing with other things. And it's interesting because, when you're going through stuff, you really, and especially if you're a psychic medium, for all of you watching, it's really hard when you're going through trauma or you're going through something really major in your life. Sometimes you feel like you're not connecting. You're not connecting to your higher self. You're not connecting to spirit. It doesn't mean we still connecting. It never, that connection never goes away, but it's because of emotions and because of our own things. But when I don't know about you, Jamie, but when I have a reading or a client or I come onto YouTube, it's almost like therapy to me. Just
it is. And the clients too. Well, I had a client last night, and I just said, thank you. It distracts your mind, but it also it makes you feel better doing the readings because you're bringing joy to their life. Especially, I've been doing a lot of mediumship readings lately, and there's a lot of tears and a lot of evidential things that come through that are just amazing. I know you do the same thing, but it's bringing comfort to people, and this work is a blessing. Whether some people don't believe in it, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but for us, it brings me comfort doing this work. And what I've been going through is probably the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my entire life, and it just, I mean, just doing this and connecting to spirit is just a godsend. So thank you, Natalie, for having me. And it's a blessing to do this work.
Oh, you know what? As healers, because we're both healers, we heal through healing others.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we do. Yeah, for sure.
And so I think this is a great reminder for both of us. You've been going through a lot of stuff for a much longer period than I have.
I know.
But it's like, that's why this is advice for any of you who are psychic mediums, or, you're just starting your own spiritual business, or you want to start having clients, just so keep going. Because not only does it help you and it heals you, just helping others and knowing that you're helping others, it's just gonna lift you up. It's just so helpful for you. And it
Yeah.
can heal trauma and it can heal pain. It
And
can.
definitely, it really can. It's amazing, and it's just a
100%.
blessing.
Because
Yeah.
something that people don't realize about Jamie is that when something major happened in her life back when it all happened, we were doing these videos and no one could tell. No one could tell that Jamie was going through in her
No,
personal life
pretty
stuff.
good at hiding it, yeah. So,
Record doing these videos.
yeah. Thank you. And,
Oh,
yeah, this is a
welcome.
really blessing. This is a blessing. I really appreciate your community and, but, I'm a Pisces, so Saturn's been in Pisces the last 3
Yep.
years, so, it's leaving, next March, so thank goodness, but it's been 3 years of hell for me.
I
You
know.
know,
I know.
and,
I
the
know.
last 8 months being the worst of it, but I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and this really is a
Everybody,
great
just
opportunity.
drop a pink heart down below
Yeah.
for Jamie. Show her
Aw,
love.
thank you. I'll
Show
be
her love.
okay. I'm
And of
strong.
course,
Yeah.
go follow her on YouTube. Go follow her
Yeah. Yeah,
podcast
yeah, yeah.
too.
And I'm
Everything
gonna
is
put
gonna be
more I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, the links are below. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but, I'm getting back in the saddle again, and, I've been kinda MIA a little bit. I was always giving readings, but just the content was kinda, missing, but I'm coming back with a vengeance
You
on
have
it,
a
so
lot of content to put
yeah,
up.
yeah, I
You
mean,
have
you and I could actually be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with
we need
or
a
the Real
real
Psychics
psychic
and
from Beverly Hills,
right,
honey.
right. Well, I read the casting director for, The Real Housewives because I was reading her, and, I said, "Well, you do creative stuff, you write." She didn't tell me who she was, and then at the end, she goes, "I have to fess up, I'm a
Yep.
casting director for the Real Housewives franchise," and she goes, "I'm actually doing, trying to create a reality show on psychics, and if I do, would you be on it?" And I said, "Hell to the yes."
Count me in.
But
I'm gonna move to California.
definitely. So I just wish she would have created the show with what I'm going through now because I mean, it's like a soap opera, really, like what I'm going through. It's like this would be like probably a best-selling novel or like a highly rated TV
Yeah,
show.
it would have been very reality TV
Oh,
worthy
oh,
moment.
definitely, for sure.
100%. But you never know. Maybe we're manifesting. Let's manifest it.
Yeah, this is the Lionsgate portal. So until it's 7:30 right now, it's until 8:12, 8:08 being the peak. It's the Galactic New Year. So yeah, let's all manifest things, everybody.
Let's
Yeah,
all garner and manifest
mhm.
and work with that Leo
Yeah,
energy. And Leo,
yeah,
as you guys know, is ruled by the sun. It's about the ego. It's about
yeah.
me, like
Mhm,
me. So it's all about you, everybody. 888 portal. It's all about you. So manifest what you want,
mhm.
work on things that you feel that are blocked or they're stagnant in your life, and that Leo energy is going to help you. It's
Yeah,
going to give you a boost.
and also in numerology, this is a 9 year. So it's about completion. So it's
True.
about getting rid of things that no longer serve you and wrapping things up and closing the book on things. And next year is a
Correct.
1 year. And it's going to be new beginnings for all of us. So I'm excited for the future, even though I've been going through things. It's okay. It'll all work out. I don't mean to tell the community, but I just wanted to tell you guys this is a blessing to do this. And I really appreciate you, Natalie. You're
Oh,
amazing. And I know you've gone through stuff because your stepdad just passed away. And it's been a difficult time for both of us. So I'm glad we could do this.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what friends are for. And aside
Yeah.
from like what we're doing here, because
Mhm.
for us, this is not work. We love doing this. We love
Yeah.
connecting with you guys. Jamie and I love connecting. We talk anyways, like we text each other and stuff, but it's always a great opportunity when we meet up for these videos to catch up and we help each other. She pulls cards for me, I pull cards for her. We do that.
Yeah.
It's just
It's fun.
and she knows she has a shoulder to lean on, which is mine. I know I have hers. So
yeah,
it's beautiful.
sure.
And thank you all for the love that you guys are showing us. And I just want to jump on and before we start the reading and just say that there were not a lot, but there were some comments under my Amy Bradley channeling video that I uploaded yesterday, and people are pretty much accusing me that I watched the documentary or that I knew about. I can assure you, if I listen, if you want to see my Netflix history, you're more than welcome, or my browser history, I'm good with that. I have not, and neither has Jamie. So whenever we do these readings, we do not, maybe we know of the cases, okay? Because there's some cases that we have followed in the past, all right, such as Bundy and such as Dahmer, but we don't know all the details because we're not like watching documentaries and true crime.
I don't
all
have
day, every
time
day.
to do that. I'll be
I don't
honest.
have
My
time.
life is, I'm living La Vida Loca. I mean, I got a tattoo that says La Dolce Vita, which is the sweet
Right.
life. I should have,
Sweet life.
but I don't want to manifest it. Should have said living La Vida Loca, but I don't ever want to do that because
You are living La Vida Locas, you
but
know.
not for long. But like like you're saying, like who would make something like this up? It's like, you know, yeah.
I know. I
Doesn't
just
make
need.
sense.
I don't have to, but I just need to say it and to make sure,
No,
like anything that we say here, you guys, we're not 100% accurate. Okay. We are
no, we're
psychic
not.
mediums. With mediumship,
Uh-huh.
you can't go wrong because you're connecting to a soul. With
Mhm.
psychic predictions, yes, you can be a little bit off or, energies change and all that. But because Jamie and I work with our mediumship abilities and we do these readings, these channelings, if you will, I can assure anyone watching, we do not watch other documentaries. We do
No.
not,
Mm-mm.
take notes and like, duh, 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 duh. No,
No,
absolutely.
who would
We're
have time for
professionals.
that?
Both of us, we're professionals. Okay. We've been doing this for a very long time
Mhm,
professionally.
mhm,
Why would we
mhm. Yeah.
jeopardize our
Plus
career, like our
yeah,
jobs, our names, our reputations
exactly.
for
Plus,
stupid videos on YouTube?
I have an MBA. I graduated magna cum laude. I'm not trying to brag, but it's like, why would I waste my time doing this? I could just go up to LA and work for Guess or something. You know what I mean? You used to work for Sony. It's like, I mean, we don't have to be doing this, but we want to because we love
We want
it.
to.
And
And also we want to help
it's
because
for
we think that
reals.
because
Mm,
like with the Amy Bradley stuff, a lot of clues came from it, right? A lot, and
yeah.
now people are sleuthing and they're trying to find. So it's also it sort of brings closure to a case for some people who follow a case. All right,
Mhm.
and B, clues might come up that might help for like cold cases and stuff like that. It might help the case.
Exactly.
That's why we're doing this.
So, I mean, yeah,
I
just
just needed to get
be
it out
nice.
of the
Be
way.
nice to us, please. We need to stay positive because that negative energy is not going to get you anywhere. Believe me.
Jamie,
No.
I'm sorry, but I disagree. We don't need to beg anyone to be nice to us.
Oh,
If they can't be nice to us, you know what? Scroll on. This is not the right place for you.
yeah,
Okay? This is
that's
not
true.
the right channel, the right platform,
Mhm.
or the right place for you. You can leave quietly and please close the door
Right.
on your way
Exit
out.
stage left, please.
Just saying. All right, let's move. Let's
Okay.
change pace. Let's change mood. Let's get right into it. Let's connect to the Zodiac Killer and find out who is this person? What was his motivation or her motivation? But I think we all know it was a
Mhm.
man.
Mhm.
And whatever else we pick up and comes through.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready, Jamie?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Okay. Should you go first or do you want me to? Sorry.
Whoever you can go
Well,
ahead.
first
You
of all,
go
I want
first.
to say it's a man.
Mhm.
I feel like he's not with us anymore. I was getting that when I was connecting to him earlier. I don't feel like he's in this world alive on earth anymore. I feel like he's been gone for 10 or 20 years.
Interesting you say that because I got the date 1987 was the year he died
Okay, that
from
was like
cancer.
almost 40 years ago. Okay, interesting.
From cancer, and he was a cancer.
Interesting. I'm getting the letters B and R around this person, so I don't know if his name was Robert or Bobby or
Jamie. Okay, stop. Sorry for getting excited. Just
no,
before
that's
I hit record, everybody watching this, just before I hit record, I told Jamie I
oh.
got his name. And I said, I'm going to say it when we press record. You know what the name was, Jamie? Look, I've got look at the goosebumps. It was Robert.
And you and I did not talk about this beforehand. I just asked you why they called him the Zodiac Killer.
That's the only
That
thing
didn't
she
even know.
asked me. It's
Mhm.
like, is
Yeah.
there that was the only thing that Jamie asked me. I told her why. And then I said, just before I hit I'm like, oh my God, Jamie, I just got his name, but I'm gonna say it once we're recording. And
Oh, I
Jamie
didn't hear
beat
you
me
say
to it.
that, but I'm so out of it right now. Because we had a tsunami warning. I was at the beach
I
yesterday,
know.
so California has been on alert, but I think we're fine. Like I had a client ask me, "Are we going to have a tsunami in California?" I said, "No, it's going to hit like Japan or Russia or something,
Exactly.
or Japan, but or whatever." But yeah, okay, that's interesting that you got
So we both
Robert.
getting Robert.
Okay,
Interesting.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, interesting.
Okay, go on. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. I also feel like no, you didn't. I feel like this guy's stocky. Like, I
Yes.
feel like he's, like, less than 5'10", he could be 5'8" to 5'10". I feel like he has dark hair, it's straight. He has a round face, he's pudgy, he's overweight. He kinda reminds me and I do like this character on Seinfeld, he reminds me of,
Oh, yeah.
Jason Alexander. I forget what his name was, where he had the mother that was so controlling, and, he was Jerry's friend.
I know yeah, I know. I
Forget
don't
his
remember his name,
name.
but you're right.
Um,
You're right. But with
yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like he was kind of nerdy. I also feel like he had brown eyes and brown hair. I feel like
Yep.
he wore glasses and they were weird glasses. They were like those square ones that were kind of tacky looking. And I feel like he had issues in his relationship. Like he had a wife or a girlfriend or he felt rejected in life, like she cheated, or he was kind of the nerd at the prom where no one would dance with him. Does that make sense? So
Yes, because that's exactly what I was picking up too.
okay.
And then he was in his 30s when he was doing all this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like I also feel like he was either I know I'm not trying to diagnose him. He was either borderline personality, but I was really getting heavily that he was like bipolar or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
schizophrenic. He
I
heard voices. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to remember. It's interesting because I said just a few minutes ago that he's also like a cancer and his sign was cancer. It's interesting
Oh.
because when I was connecting to him, I kept getting Gemini, but then I got and I
Mhm.
get Gemini in these types of readings when someone might is either BPD, so borderline
Right.
personality disorder,
Uh-huh.
or bipolar. So usually this is
Okay.
how spirit helps me understand sort of like the personality or if there are some mental health issues there. So it's
Yeah,
interesting you say that.
interesting. I also feel like he had kids. And by the
Oh,
way, I just wanted to say the character from Seinfeld that I was picking up on was George Costanza. I just
oh,
got it. So I
right,
feel like he
right.
kinda looks
Yeah.
sorta similar to him, maybe not exactly like George, but he was kind of a nerd.
Yes. Yes. I agree. I didn't pick up on the kids because he said he has kid
Mhm.
or he had kids.
I feel like he has a boy and a girl. I could be wrong, but I feel like he had 2 kids. I feel like they
Mhm.
never found out about, like, this, like, nobody ever knew anything.
No, I don't think so. You know what's interesting though? When I was connecting before we came on,
Uh-huh.
I kept seeing, one of these like clock towers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Big Ben, but not Big Ben.
Yeah, like the
Like a
tower and the tarot cards too, right? And I have my cards by
ooh,
me.
interesting. Because I saw
Yeah.
that he lived in the 60s when he started his unaliving spree.
Escapades. Right.
He was living near a clock tower. Um,
Interesting. Here in I don't think he was out here, but I just wanted to say in Laguna Beach, there's a beach and there's like the sand tower, rock tower, which is really interesting. I don't think he lived out here. I feel like he was back east because I'm seeing leaves and they're wet and it's like the fall. Or was he out here? Maybe he wasn't from here originally, but I'm getting a connection to the East Coast.
Hold on.
Mhm.
We have a tech issue. Hold on.
Oh, that's okay.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna drop you and me because it's just frozen. Hold on one sec, because there's
No
an issue,
worries.
and then we'll continue. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Something happened. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, weird.
Wait.
That's
Oh, it's
strange.
the energy. It's the
That's what I
energy.
thought too. It's the energy. It's him. He's mad, I feel.
He's mad because you're
Right.
frozen. He's playing with all the tech. Okay, I'm gonna leave this in. I'm not editing this out because I want everyone to see how spirit can tamper
Yep.
with tech.
And yeah, and I was a paranormal investigator for many years. So
True. So you know very well that they do this, and this is what he's
heck
doing
to
because
the
I'm
yeah.
feeling him right now all
Yeah.
over me, and my tech is going
Heck to the
crazy.
yeah. And on my podcast, I had this woman on from the UK. She was an attorney and her husband died of cancer. But if you guys ever get a chance to listen to the episode, my podcast is Electric Spirit Podcast. And I'm not trying to do this, but to plug myself or whatever. But she has a book. It's called What's Apps from Heaven. And if you ever wanted to learn more about technology and how, the spirit world interferes with it, she had a very interesting thing to say. So this is crazy
Oh.
that this is happening.
Yep, it's happening. You guys see, I'm not gonna edit that out. I'm gonna leave it in.
Good.
I'm
I
gonna
think you
leave it in so
should.
everyone sees that, because did you see
Yeah.
how it all like,
He's
and
interfering. It's interesting. Yeah.
he's interfering because we're onto him because we know who he is. Well, we don't
Exactly.
know who
I
he is,
don't
but
know. Right. But the thing is, I know he was out here, but I feel like he's originally from the East Coast.
oh,
That's what
interesting.
I was getting because I was getting wet leaves and rain, and I don't sense he was originally from California.
Hmm. Something else that I was picking up, and this is very random but very specific, very
Okay.
specific. He loved to eat peaches. I've gone cold
Oh,
right now.
wow.
He doesn't love that we're calling, like we're just airing all his stuff. He's not liking it. So if you guys see anything weird around us, just so you know, he's angry. He
Oh,
loved to
wow.
eat peaches, and he would eat a peach after unaliving his
Oh,
victims.
wow. How
Yes.
creepy.
Very creepy, very creepy. And it's a shame they
Wow.
didn't have DNA testing back in the day because they would have caught him.
Well, I was getting too, that's interesting. I was getting today while I was trying to connect with him that someone's gonna piece together something because I think he left some clues. And I think
Mhm.
one of the younger generations coming in, it could be a Gen Z or an alpha generation. And they're gonna crack this or figure it out. And I feel like this guy, Spirit told me by 2030 we'll probably know who he was.
I'm
That's
getting to that as well. They will reveal, like they will find out his identity of this Robert guy.
Yep. Mhm.
So there you go. We have a
Yeah.
name.
Uh-huh.
I also was getting and I'm getting it very much because it's interesting. I want to go back to you mentioned his mom before, and
Mhm.
you said that
Yeah.
his he wasn't an astrology buff or anything, even though we call him the Zodiac Killer, and he used zodiac symbols as calling or signatures on his victims. But what I did get is that his mom was interested in astrology.
Yeah, I think I was talking about George Costanza's mom, but I also feel like he has a
Oh, are
connection
we
to his
talking about?
own mother. He has a connection to like, I feel like he was like a mama's boy, like
Yes, that,
George
but he
was.
also had
Mhm.
mommy issues, like
Yes.
major mommy issues.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like he
That
wanted to please his mother.
yeah, that's it. And it what?
I didn't
What?
mean to interrupt. I almost
What?
feel like too, this is what I'm getting, that this is like a Norman Bates thing. Like there's a movie called Psycho. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
movies. And I feel like his mother was kind of like that, where she's like, I don't want you dating somebody, or she was very protective and he was
Mm,
like a mama's boy. So like that's why he was preying on couples, because he couldn't have a relationship of his own. And I do feel like he had two kids, but I don't sense the wife is around. So he had issues in his love life because his mom interfered so much.
mhm, mhm. I'm also getting he has a sister or a half sister.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Mhm,
getting that. I am getting the name Kathy. So
mhm.
maybe that's his sister's name or his mother's name.
Could possibly. I'm not getting a name with
Mhm.
her, but I was
Uh,
getting that he
yeah.
has a sibling. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also getting the name Diane.
Interesting.
Mhm. Yeah. And the
I'm not picking up
cryptograms.
anything. Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Cryptograms, we used to talk about those a long time ago. I forget what they are. Are they like riddles but he sent the police or somebody like cryptograms.
Yeah, they were like
Mhm.
riddles, like he would use like numbers and
Mhm.
letters, and it was
Wow.
cryptic. And
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know exactly the story behind this, but I remember years ago that someone like a member of the public, like some guy who's interested in the case, managed to break the code and
Oh.
decipher the cryptogram. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow. I heard there are other cryptograms that haven't been deciphered, or is that
yes.
true?
If
Yeah,
I
okay.
remember correctly, I think there's several,
Right,
several that they
exactly.
haven't.
Because 'Cause they're saying if those are deciphered, that we'll know who this person is. And that's why I think a Gen Alpha is gonna do it for some reason. I don't know why.
Interesting that you say that, because as soon as you said that,
Mhm.
I was shown that. Wait, his name is Robert. Wait.
Or
Okay,
Bobby.
I have a
They called him
theory.
Bobby too. His mom called him Bobby, sorry.
Yeah, but I don't think he went around like I think he used Robert, but here's the thing. Wait, Robert. Wait, Robert, 6 letters. How many cryptograms? How many crypto? Maybe this is what spirit. So that's why I'm trying to decipher what they're saying. Um, I mm, I believe that he left like his initials or his name or somehow sort of
Oh.
like in all these different cryptograms. So it's not like you will see the name Robert in a cryptogram where it's like, but it's maybe like R is here, is in the first one. O is in the, does that make sense? Am I
Yeah, that
making
makes
sense?
sense. No, of course. It does. Well,
Um,
as a matter of fact, I thought one of his symbols was like an O with a cross in it.
yeah, it is, isn't it?
So
Yeah, it
it's
is.
kinda like,
Yeah, it
what
is.
was that? Mhm.
Wait,
OT or
wait. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. This is the one that he used.
Huh.
Across, and which is interesting as well. Um, he was also I'm also getting that he was we talked about him being a nerd, but he was very much of these like nerd when it came to like books and shows, like
Mm.
police, like involving police and
Oh.
detectives and
Mhm.
crimes and mysteries and stuff like that. And I believe this is how he kind of learned how to create these cryptograms and these cryptic messages.
Yeah, me
Do
too.
you see the fire? I'm being shown a fire right now. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
Um, because sometimes we pick up things at the same time, like in the moment we pick up things at the same time. I'm seeing a fire here. Did he set something on fire? He set something on fire. I'm hearing it's his mom's house,
Oh
but he didn't set
gosh.
no when I he didn't set
Mm,
his mom's house on fire, but I
but
oh wait, was
maybe
it
if
an
maybe it was a
oh no, they're
wildfire
saying
out
that
here.
no, it was an accident. He did set, well, accidentally, he set his mom's house on fire when he was younger. It didn't completely
Okay.
burn down, but I
Right,
see
could be
the
like a kitchen
fire.
fire, right.
Yeah,
Just
kitchen
like
fire.
just like
Yeah.
when I left my girlfriend wanted to make popcorn, and we left the popcorn on the stove in a pan just popping itself, and the whole kitchen was up in smokes. Look, luckily we got
Oh
that
my
one going. I
oh my
know,
god.
we could have done something like that. But
Can
I
you
think he did it on
imagine? My house
purpose.
burned down because I left the
Oh my
popcorn machine thingy on.
Oh, I mean, this was like when you used to make them in a pan and move it on the
I know, I
stove
remember
with
those days.
oil, and,
Mhm.
her brother Marty was there, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, like, you guys are like, lighting the kitchen on fire." Like, you're supposed to stay there, you don't just turn the flame on and leave the oil and kernels in
Oh,
there and walk away.
whoopsie.
I know. But I feel like this guy did it on purpose.
Maybe, I
Mhm.
don't know, but I'm just seeing that he set his mom's kitchen on fire, like her house almost like
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh.
I keep seeing that fire.
Huh.
He's not a pyromaniac or anything like that. It's just I was taken back to that time when that happened. The other thing that
Mhm.
I keep seeing with him is like I don't know if you picked this up, but he collected newspapers even
Oh,
before he started his unaliving spree. There's some kind of
interesting.
obsession around newspapers and headlines and and the classifieds. Not the classifieds, newspapers
Helpline
like they
or
made they have these
oh,
like local announcements and stuff. Where back in the day, back in the 60s, they did like
yeah. They
I
had
almost think
personals too, like in Desperately
personal.
Seeking Susan. Remember that movie with Madonna? They would
Yes, of
leave
course I
messages
remember.
because we didn't have the internet. That's interesting.
That's interesting because
Mhm.
and so I see a fascination with newspapers and he would every day he would collect his newspaper. He would go get his newspaper, and I see a lot of newspapers around him.
Wow.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Huh.
But to him, the killings, the sense I'm getting is like it was a game. So after the first unalivings, okay, it became a thrill for him. This is what I'm getting. It was like a mouse. It was like a game of cat and mouse with the police.
Mhm.
He
Right.
loved it. He to the point where even though he started unaliving because he was sicko and he wanted to experience the whole that afterwards, it wasn't for the thrill of unaliving, but it was the thrill of like, catch me if you can.
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Um, I also was being shown a squirrel, and I feel like he killed animals too when he was younger, or he unalived them. Sorry.
It seems to be like a pattern with these serial killers that they
Mhm.
start off with animals, small animals, and the kind of like
Yeah.
graduate to human beings.
Gosh, that's
Disturbing.
awful. And they were also showing me something else. He would have a knife and cut things or whittle things or um that's what I was getting as well.
I'm
He
also
also
sorry,
oh,
go on.
sorry, he
No,
also
go, go.
collected things from his victims, so I don't know if they had, like, a piece of a ring or they cut off some of their hair. That's what I was
Hair. That's
getting.
what I was getting. Locks of
Mhm,
hair.
mhm.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
sorry, I was just what was that? Um, keep going. Sorry,
Oh, no,
I
that's
lost it.
okay.
I lost it. I
I
lost
also
it.
feel like he liked comic books, like, he liked
Yes,
Superman, but I also feel like he did like the Riddler, and I think the Riddler was in Batman, if I remember correctly,
it was
and
Batman. Was he wearing a green with a question mark? Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, and he's showing me that that's why he did the cryptograms to make people guess and make it, like, really fascinating and interesting, and he wanted to draw attention to himself, and he's like, "Well, I
Oh
never
yeah.
got caught," and, um, but, my guides are telling me he is gonna get caught. Within about
Mhm.
5 years, they're gonna figure out who he was.
Well, he got what he
Mhm.
wanted, Jamie, because he wanted to become a legend and
Mhm.
notorious, and he got what he
Yeah,
wanted because everyone's
exactly.
still talking about him. Movies have been, produced and created, documentaries. So he got what he wanted, and he's happy, but he's not happy with us because according to him,
No.
we're portraying him in a no, Robert, we're portraying you. We're not even portraying. We're just sharing exactly what we're getting. This is who you are, Robert.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And I will call him Robert. I'm not gonna call him what was it, Bobby?
Bobby? Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like his mother called him Bobby. Yeah. And also he
Mm.
said something about a feather in someone's cap. I don't know why he's saying that. What is that? I don't know
Ooh,
what that means. That's a feather in someone's cap.
don't
He
know.
also brings up the name Paul. Paul.
Mhm,
There
mhm.
was he's also telling me there was a policeman or detective that was heavily on this case. So I don't know if that's true that there was somebody that was really working on this and very interested in it when it came out, or a journalist or a detective or
Mhm.
something like that. That's what I'm getting.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean because I'm also picking it up now. Um, I think it was. I think there was. It feels to me that there was some kind of detective who was like totally obsessed or totally like his mission was to
Right.
even
Yeah.
even in retirement because it feels like this policeman retired, but even so, he still was unofficially involved in.
Right. It's almost like the two guys, Bernstein and whatever his name was, that uncovered the Watergate scandal. It's like they were
Yeah.
really involved in this, but They're also showing me a typewriter, so I feel like the Zodiac
Mm.
Killer, he used a typewriter or type things, and I am getting, I don't know if he cut things out of a magazine and pasted it on paper and wrote letters, but I am getting that.
I don't think he
That
did
came
that.
in.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I don't know. I can't
That's
tell for
okay.
sure. I
Right.
know
I mean, maybe he
he
did it when he was younger.
maybe
'Cause
he did. I don't
mhm.
know. I know
Yeah.
that the ones that I remember seeing,
Mhm.
etcetera, they were handwritten, so I could be
Oh,
wrong,
okay,
though. I could be
interesting.
wrong. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
no, it's okay.
But the comments will let us know,
Yeah.
so,
They're also
yeah.
saying he's buried, so he's in a cemetery somewhere.
Mm.
I feel like he had cancer. I don't know if
Yeah,
he passed away of that, but he had
yeah, he
cancer.
passed.
Mhm.
That's one of the first things that I felt, and I said was,
Mhm.
like, he
Oh.
passed from cancer, and he was a cancer.
Oh, interesting.
Um,
Okay, I missed
yeah,
that.
it was
Yeah.
but it was a f I'm
Mhm.
getting that his, cancer didn't linger, like, it wasn't prolonged, like, it all happened really fast, like, he got
Yeah,
sick, and then he, like,
like
died
he was
within.
in stage 4 or something, or
Yeah,
yeah, or it was
exactly.
esophageal cancer where or pancreatic, by the time you get diagnosed, it's too late, you know what I mean?
It is,
I do
yeah.
remember you saying he was a cancer, I just didn't catch the
No,
cancer
no,
part.
I said he died of cancer, and
Right,
he
and he
was a
was a
cancer.
cancer. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, which is because
Wow.
when I got
Uh-huh.
the cancer initially, I was like, did he die of cancer? That was confirmed to me. And then
Mhm.
I saw the sign of cancer right next to him. So he
Yeah.
was also a
You know what?
cancer.
I didn't mean to interrupt. He's also showing me the sign of Scorpio. So I don't know if he was a Scorpio or
Oh,
there's some Scorpio things in the messages that he wrote, but
probably.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mhm.
Scorpio
He did
energy.
kill oh, sorry, he did kill about 5 people, but he's saying he actually killed more than that.
Yeah,
About 40 people total
five that he had, well, he kind of admitted
unalived.
to through his cryptograms and the sign, like the signatures that he left, but they can't be
Mhm.
sure if the others are copycats, like the other killings, whether they were
Hmm.
copycats, they can't
Yeah,
tell.
that's true. But he's telling me he did do 40.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, this is what
Yeah,
I just
total.
heard.
Mhm.
He's loud and proud about it. He's like, no
Yeah,
copycats, they were me. That was
and
me.
he's also telling me he was born in the 40s, so he was probably born in the early 40s maybe, and he's also saying that he just got to a point in his life where he just didn't feel like doing it anymore. He may have gotten sick or he was just really tired or um, it didn't give him a thrill anymore to do this. He also shows me a rope, so I don't know if he tied these people up, but I am getting that.
I don't know, I saw the rope too, but I couldn't connect it to anything. Maybe he
Huh.
did tie them up. I don't know.
Oh,
I think he did, because 'cause didn't he tie up that couple that he,
I don't
in
remember.
California, the couple in
The
California that
drive-in
he,
or
yeah,
or
the
not the
Lovers Lane
drive-in, Lover's Lane.
Lovers
I
Lane
don't
couple.
know.
I think he tied the guy up, but I don't remember, but I see the rope too, so there's obviously some kind of significance here with the rope. Um,
Uh-huh.
Not sure what it is though.
He's also showing me an attic, so I feel like he hid things either in his mother's attic or his attic. He hid evidence there, but the evidence is gone. I feel like his kids cleaned it out. Maybe they didn't know what it was, that it was in old boxes or trunks or
Probably. Yeah.
Mhm. I feel like one of his kids, it could be a daughter, might suspect that he was a little off and maybe there was something shady about him. I don't think she's put together he was a Zodiac killer, but I feel like she thinks that he wasn't right and he may have done bad things
Mm,
in his life.
mm. And she's still alive,
Mhm, she is.
which is going to be a shock when this all comes out.
Yes.
You know, when the true his identity eventually someone cracks, like whenever this Gen Alpha Z
Yeah.
cracks the code,
Mhm.
she's gonna be in for, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna be that shocked, because I think intuitively maybe she knows.
Yeah, she might. Like, I feel like it wouldn't surprise her.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if someone said, "Well, your dad was this person." I even feel like she might think he could be like I mean, maybe she doesn't think this, but she could think, well, maybe he killed the Black Dahlia, but I think he's too young to have killed her. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like she thinks she's not sure which one he is. I don't know. I don't think he killed the Black Dahlia, but I'm just saying she wouldn't be shocked if maybe it came out. I don't think she's putting it together with a Zodiac killer, but she feels he may have done something. I don't know.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But it's interesting you bring up Black Dahlia. The reason why I want to say this, because I am seeing his mom, Robert's mom. She looks like an older version of the Black Dahlia.
Oh, interesting. Because Spirit was showing me the Black Dahlia, but then they were saying it wasn't him because he's way too young or something.
No, it wasn't him.
No, it wasn't. But I think the mother looked like
the mom, though. She's got that, pale skin,
dark
hair.
Yeah,
it's like the mom, but older. Like what?
Right.
What's her name? The Black Dahlia would look like if she lived to be like.
Right, like,
and by the way, back then they all looked more older than they were back then.
Oh yeah, they did back then in Marilyn Monroe's era. Everybody wanted to be older, which was really crazy. Now
it was the hairstyle, with the clothing, it was the heavy lipstick, that made women look older. Yeah. But it's interesting you bring her up because I kept seeing her because I'm connecting to her. And I'm like, who does she remind me of? Who does she remind me of? And then you said Black Dahlia. And then I'm like, there you go. That's what she reminds me of.
I also, and that's okay. I also smell smoke. So he either smoked a pipe or a cigar or cigarettes or smoke.
It's interesting you say that because I just started smelling it and it smells like a pipe. It smells like a pipe.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at first. He's also showing me filing cabinets and manila folders. So I feel like he kept things in a filing cabinet that was locked. I feel like he kept records and evidence on his victims.
I want to ask you this. I know I can't pick it. I'm trying. I've been trying for so long to try to understand what he did for a living. What was his job? Can you pick that up? I'm not getting anything.
You know what's weird? I'm seeing he worked in a restaurant. He was either a chef or something, or a cook, or he did something in the kitchen. Like,
okay.
I don't know if he fried hamburgers or, that's what I'm being shown. But he didn't work a lot. Sorry, my dog.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that at all. It's okay. So I'll keep going while Jamie mutes herself because of her dog. It's fine. We love dogs. So you said that he works in a kitchen. You feel like he was working in a kitchen, cooking. Obviously he's not doing a great job because he tried to burn down his mom's kitchen. I'm just joking. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. You know what's interesting though, Jamie? I keep seeing like a railroad and train. Not connected to his job, his work, but I believe, you know how I said the clock tower?
Yes.
There was a rail. He was near the railroad. He was near the rail tracks. I mean, not the railroad, there were rail tracks behind his house. That's what
there are railroad tracks in like trains out here, like in Ontario. There's a train in Ontario, California, and then down in San Diego. I just got stopped by a train yesterday. So, I mean, there's trains out here. They seem more prevalent back east. I seem to be stopped more when I live back east, but there are trains. There's not a lot. Actually, there's trains here, but it's not as prevalent as back east. So, I mean, that could be a clue too, because there's only certain towns that have a lot of train tracks and stuff.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You're right. So that's a major clue. Clock tower, railroad tracks.
We were giving evidence to somebody that's been tracking it. And I think that's that's my hope. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak for you, but I'm hoping that we could provide some either closure for people or comfort or help with something. That's my goal.
For me too. I agree. Yeah. I know. So, but we will try. We want to find answers for everyone as well.
They're also showing me a baseball cap. So he wore a baseball cap, and I do feel like he did like the Dodgers. That's what they're showing me. He liked baseball.
Is it red?
The Dodgers are blue and the
Oh, the
Angels are red.
Dodgers are blue.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm just
yeah.
asking. I'm not seeing the
Anaheim
hat. I'm just
Angels.
asking. Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
I
And
keep seeing
I'm
that.
hearing I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
Sorry,
go on.
Natalie. I'm hearing him say, "Take it or leave it, take it or leave it, take it or
Yeah.
leave it." Sorry.
No, 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 it's fine. I was just gonna
No,
say that
you're
I keep smelling and seeing peaches everywhere. Could
interesting.
also be a clue because they could have had like a peach tree
Yeah,
in
it's
their
like that
backyard.
Justin Bieber song, "I got my peaches out in Georgia." But I mean, maybe he's from Atlanta
I was
originally
gonna
because I felt
say,
like he was back east.
maybe he's from Atlanta or
Mhm.
Georgia in general. Like,
Yeah, because Georgia can rain and it gets wet there, doesn't it? I think. Gets wet down there. Well,
mm,
yeah. I mean, I used to do business down there for work. They'd fly me to Atlanta, and it can get wet there, and there are leaves, and it
I'm
rains there, so
sure
it can get
it's
cold.
the
Yeah.
South, so
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. So.
it gets humid and um
Mhm.
maybe I think that we're onto something because
Mhm.
peaches are important and maybe maybe maybe
Huh.
he was in the Georgia area. He came from Georgia somewhere,
Yeah, that could
Atlanta
be.
somewhere.
Yeah. He's also telling me his father either died or was estranged from the family, but he's saying his dad was in the military, like the Air Force or
Mm,
the Army or something like that.
but he wasn't around much.
Mm-mm,
Like I
no, his
don't
father
know the
wasn't
dad
at
that much.
all.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it doesn't
No,
feel
I
like
don't
that.
either. I don't see that. I feel like his dad left before he was 3. Maybe he something happened to him. He could have been in a war where he perished in a war. I don't know. Or he just left. He's also showing me the father was an alcoholic. He's showing me him drinking out of a glass bottle. It's either whiskey or bourbon or something.
Yep. Yep.
The father did beat the mother, they're saying, or he hurt
Yep.
her. Yeah, there were issues there.
There were issues. I see that too. And by the
Mhm.
remember when I said he has a sister or a half sister?
Yes.
Well, it's a half sister because it's not from the same mom. So the
Oh,
dad had
interesting.
another baby after Robert, after the Zodiac Killer. Um,
Hmm.
and he had a girl.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if he did this. So I don't I don't have the details. So I don't know if this is while he was still married to the mom or but I'm just saying that
Hmm.
this man, he wasn't evil. I'm not picking up the Zodiac killer's
Hmm.
dad was not evil, but he was very troubled, maybe because of PTSD,
Yeah,
whatever.
it could be. Yeah.
Could be,
I'm
but
also seeing the dad worked with his hands. I'm sorry, his hands were dirty. Like he was either worked in with cars or something like that.
could be. I remember what I wanted to say earlier. It just came back to me. I was gonna say that the Zodiac killer slash Robert um seemed to be have an artistic, creative side in him.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because when he was younger, and maybe that's how he kind of like honed in or connected to his creativity in a very dark way by killing people and
Mhm.
aliving people. But I'm seeing that he was a great little artist.
Oh, interesting.
So he's created some, and I do believe that he's daughter or there's I see that there are a couple still somewhere in this world that
Hmm.
um he painted,
Oh, interesting.
but he's very good with very artistic. He
I'm
was good with
also I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm also getting that he's looking at someone's driver's license, and that's how he also put the zodiac symbol with some of these people.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Where did he get it from? That's interesting.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if he unalive somebody, I think he unalived a taxi cab driver. All he has to do is like take his wallet out of the pocket and look at the birthday and put it on him, the symbol.
True.
Interesting. That's what I'm getting from spirit.
That's quite a clue or quite an insight, actually.
Yeah. And he would take their money too. It's like he'd go through the wallet or purse and take the money, then get the driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he may have taken some of the driver's licenses as to keep, like he kept things in the attic where he was.
I don't know. I'm kind of losing my connection with him.
Yeah, me too. But he
You too?
also
It's
shows me
weird.
the Joker from Batman. That's the last thing he shows me. He goes, "You want to dance with
Interesting.
the devil in the pale moonlight?" That was a Prince song from Batman with Michael Keaton.
So he has a thing for Batman because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Riddler, there's the Joker.
right. But I feel like he died before that Batman movie came out. But there's that. I think he's just
Yeah, the
showing me
movie,
this
yeah, but not the
connection.
series. Like
No, no,
it
no, no.
was
The
out in the
Joker's
60s,
been around,
50s.
right? Of course, the
Yeah.
50. The Joker, right?
The Joker, you mean with Heath Ledger or like
No, I think Jack Nicholson was the Joker, but I think he's
I
just
loved him
showing
as
me
a
that.
Joker. I
Yeah,
loved
he's
him.
just showing me that Prince song that Prince
Got
wrote.
it.
There was a lyric in there, "Do you wanna dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" And
Yes,
Jack
yes.
Nicholson says it in that song, and he's showing me the connection of Batman. I don't know why, but there's some
Hmm.
connection with the Joker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got oh,
He idolized the Joker and he liked the Riddler.
interesting. I don't know. I've lost him now. I've
Me
lost him.
too.
That was
Yeah.
very abrupt the way he left.
Yeah, he just left.
He just left us here. He was
And he
just like,
just
okay,
turned on
bye.
his heel and left. It's like, "Okay, see ya." Talk about
And I
exiting stage left.
completely, he just left us. I was like, where? I was like trying to
I
anchor the
know.
energy and I couldn't. I was
Right.
like,
I
where is
couldn't
he?
either. Yeah. Ugh.
That was weird. It's never happened. Because usually
Yeah.
you feel them, like, sort of, fade away and kind of like you feel like, when the
Yeah,
energy is kind of like,
exactly.
but this just happened like that. It was
I
so
know. It
weird.
was weird. And he's also showing me gum on the bottom of his shoe. I don't know why
Oh,
he's showing me that. It's really weird.
I don't know, but okay, bye. Bye, Zodiac. Okay, I'm
Bye.
glad
Bye,
he left.
Robert.
At least he left, and we don't
Yeah,
have
thank
to like
goodness.
no, I
Yeah, but
think
I
go on,
didn't mean to
sorry.
interrupt. He was
Go on.
messing with the technology too.
I was just about to say that. I was like, he just came in
Full
with a
force.
temper. Like it was a temper tantrum because as
Yeah.
soon as
Yeah.
like at least I'll speak for myself when he came in
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
I could feel like he was like,
Mhm, mhm. And I know this is Mercury retrograde, but like I said, I
yeah.
was a paranormal. I was a lead psychic of a
So
paranormal
you would
group.
be able to
And this was paranormal. I worked in Gettysburg and in New England for many years, and this is paranormal.
and I'm sure like watching the replay, we will be able to see the orbs because usually those, you know,
Oh, wow.
we would be able to see like now we weren't paying attention, but always when I like, do I watch replays
Oh,
because I
those
edit
orbs are
it because
around.
I don't like
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
back
Mhm.
my videos or listen to my own
Yeah.
voice. But when I
Mhm.
have to edit, then I'm like, oh look, there's an orb or
No,
this orb or
it's
that
true.
orb.
I was involved with someone and, he said and he was in the medical field, so he didn't really believe in this stuff until he met me because there was things that I said to him that he just couldn't explain. But one time I was doing a reading upstairs and, him and my daughter saw this orange orb following me up the stairs, and it went through the door where I was giving the reading. So, I mean, this stuff is real.
This
I
stuff is
mean, yeah, right?
very
Unbelievable.
real. I'll
Mhm.
tell you a quick story. I'll share with everyone a quick story, and then
Yeah.
I have to go unfortunately because I have a sick child on
Oh,
top
I'm
of
sorry,
everything.
honey. Aw.
Um, but I was gonna
Yeah.
say, a couple, no, 3 years ago, a friend of mine, she was young, she was 45 at the time. She passed from, unfortunately, she had cancer. She was fighting it for 5 years. Anyhow, she
Aw.
had just passed, like it was like 3 days after her funeral. So I was with a friend of mine. She's a good friend of mine. She's not a skeptic, but she is someone who needs to see, she believes in what I do. She's a good friend of mine. She believes in
Yeah.
what I do.
Mhm.
I've done readings for her. She
Mm.
always asks me a lot of questions because she's interested, but she's someone who needs to see the proof. There are people who believe, but they still
Yeah, and
need.
those are, you know what those are? Those are the sixes. That's what my ex was that saw the orb. Those are sixes on the Enneagram of personality. I'm a 2. I don't know what
Oh,
you are, but sixes, they are suspicious. Those are the ones we read that they're like,
that's a good word.
I don't think so, Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's probably a 6 on the Enneagram. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Could be.
Enneagram of personality. Yeah.
I know I did it one. I don't remember anymore. But anyways,
Yeah.
to cut a long story short, so I was with her at her house, and her husbands were out. They just went out for drink. We were not feeling it because we were mourning our friend. So we were sitting there, the kids were asleep. So we were whispering, we were just talking and talking. Each one of us, she took one couch, I took the other one, and we were just chilling. The TV was there. It was in the living room, but it was switched off. The remote control of the TV was on the coffee table. We were both lying on these couches, okay? And
Mhm.
we were talking about our friend, and we were slagging off. We were bad mouthing her husband because her husband, the last 5 years of her life, was just,
Hmm.
he wasn't a good husband because he was cheating on her. He wasn't there. He was always trying, he was living his life while she had to take care of their 2 kids and go through chemo. Anyways, I don't
Oh,
want to
wow.
dampen
How
anyone's mood, but
horrible.
I just want
Mhm.
to share
Paint
with
the
you
picture.
that. So what happened, we were talking about him, and while I was bad mouthing him, because we were like, what an a-hole. So how is he going to handle those girls now, like his girls, because she was a hands-on mom, she did everything, he lived his life. So we were talking about stuff like that. As soon as we said that, I look at my friend. My friend's name is Tina, and I said, Tina, I said, how, oh my God, I've gone cold right now because my friend just popped in. My friend Tatiana just popped in. Hi. I
Oh,
know, I know.
hi.
Oh my God, look, I'm gone cold. Anyways, I
Oh,
go
oh
to
my,
Tina. I'm like, don't freak out, Tina. But Tatiana, our friend, she's right behind you. Tina just went, she froze, right? And I'm like, no, you can move around, but I don't freak out because and as soon as I said, don't freak out, Jamie, the TV switched on, the remote was on the table, TV switched on, and guess what? It switched on, and what came on the screen was this. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, by the way, it was 2 a.m. It was like a Spanish soap opera. All right. Her husband
uh-huh.
is Spanish. Our deceased friend's husband, the one we were slagging, is Spanish.
Oh my
They were
gosh.
speaking Spanish, and the subtitles said, I love my husband, regardless what you think of him.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell you, Tina, I think lost 10 years out of her life. She was freaking out. She's like, I cannot believe this. She's like, I cannot believe, because she saw, and also there was a flashing. There was when Tatiana
Oh
exited, there
my
was a
goodness.
blue flash because it was also because it was very recent, her passing. So
Mhm.
strong energy. Really interesting. Really, look at this. Look at
Oh
my
my gosh.
crazy. And
You
her
can't
husband,
make this up. Yeah.
when our men came back, our husbands came back from their drinks. She's like, "You cannot believe what happened. This I've never experienced this in my life." Her husband was like, he was part of my thing, but he was shatting bricks. He was like, "Oh my God, the house is haunted." I'm like, "No, no, you're safe, you're good." But this is
Oh
what
my
happens. This
gosh.
is what happens.
That
I
is
love it.
so,
I
I
love
love
it.
that. What a fascinating story. I mean, you
I
can't make this up.
Yeah, I was so
Gosh.
yeah. So everybody,
Uh,
this is what happens when you work with spirit, when you work with energy,
yeah,
when you're a
for
medium.
sure. We have
This
so
is what
many
happens.
stories. There's so many, it's not really stories. There's so many things we could tell, like I told you before we started. You can't make this stuff up,
We
you
have to
know?
do our paranormal episode for your podcast.
Oh,
We can
definitely.
share
Yeah,
our
for sure.
stories.
I'd love that because I have
I
so
would
many
love
to
people would
share.
love that
Oh,
too.
I'd love to. And it's getting closer to Halloween. They already have Halloween stuff
That's
out
a
here
good
in
idea.
California at McDonald's.
Mhm.
They're giving the kids toys and their Happy Meals that are Halloween stuff. And there's like, oh, I was at
I know.
like Costco the other day. They already have like Halloween like wreaths and stuff. It's only July 30th.
I know
I love
Kempire,
Halloween.
who lives in New York, texted me a few days ago, and he's like, "Halloween stuff is up already." He's like, "This is crazy," and I'm like,
He's so
"What?
funny.
It's
I love
July."
Comp because him and I always think the same way. He's so funny.
I know. I know. He sent me a picture. I don't know where he was. He was like, "Look at this." I'm like, "This is crazy to me."
Isn't it?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And Campfire loves Christmas.
Oh, I
So
know he
he
does.
likes to start
Oh,
early. And I'm always like, I'm the Christmas Grinch. I'm like,
me
don't,
too. I'm the Christmas Grinch. I love
um,
Halloween.
I love Halloween too. I don't
It's
mind me. Listen, I love Christmas because I have kids, but if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't be celebrating.
No, me either. I'm not going
Mm.
to celebrate it this year, and I don't mean to be mean because there's a long
No, I get
story
that.
behind it, and if you guys knew the story, you would be okay. I get it, but anyways, it's not that I don't like Christmas. I just don't like the materialism behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the
There's
stress that it
It's
creates
stress.
anxiety and stress
Mhm.
to people.
Mhm.
And it's
Mhm.
so much money that people honestly save your
Yeah.
money, people like that.
Yeah.
I love doing nice, like I love to host over Christmas. I love to decorate because I have kids. So I do it for
Uh-huh.
everybody else but
Right.
myself. This is what I mean
Right.
by
Right.
Christmas Grinch. Like I like to host and entertain and please everyone.
Right.
But
Me
if I was
too.
alone in this world, I'd be like, I'm going to the beach. I'm not going to sit here
Exactly.
and decorate
Yeah.
and be
Well,
in the
they're
back.
just I didn't mean to interrupt. What they're doing is they're trying to get rid of inventory. Like they trick us all the
Yeah.
time with using these crazy tactics and stuff, and we just think it's normal and fun, but it's actually I want to get rid of my merchandise, so let's get rid of it before January
And
1st
put all
for
the prices up and put everything up. Like,
I
come on, people
know.
are struggling right now. It's
I
hard.
know. I just want people to be nice to each other. That's what I want Christmas to be like.
I agree.
Give me a hug or smile at me and
Yeah,
say
but people
hi.
don't do that, Jamie,
Yeah,
because
I
people are so
know.
stressed out over Christmas that everyone's bickering and fighting because everyone's so stressed out. That's the thing. It's not the Christmas like in a Hollywood movie or like a
No.
Hallmark
Right.
movie
There's
where
a
it's like the
right.
family is eating together and everything's so perfect. And blah. Let me tell you, the Christmas that I've spent with my family, and I don't mean like my immediate, like my husband, my kids,
I know what
but
you're
with
gonna
my
say.
parents and
Mhm.
in-laws, it's a nightmare. It's like with a Griswolds. It's like
I
Christmas.
knew you were gonna say that. That's why I didn't say
It
anything.
is literally the
That's
Griswolds.
true. My ex-mother-in-law was like Aunt Edna, so I get it.
Oh Lord.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. She was so mean
I
to
think that's
me.
why you and I are the Grinches. I think it's
I
because of
know,
our past
right?
trauma, Christmas trauma. I can't.
Oh,
We're the Grinch Griswolds. That's what we are. We're the Grinch
so
Griswolds.
great. With the Grinch Griswolds. Well,
Say
we'll have
that
to do a
10 times
special
fast.
Christmas
No way.
episode.
I know. We're let's do something fun for Christmas. We'll dress up as the Grinches and we can do a reading as the Grinches.
That'd
That would
be
be
fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. Who else is a
fun.
crazy Christmas character besides the Grinch? Like you could be the Grinch and I'll be somebody else, or should we just both be Grinches?
Oh, you're right. We need a
Well,
the elf on the shelf? No. No, that's not as
we'll
funny. No.
well write it in the comments. One of us
Yeah,
will be
let
the
us know
Grinch
what
and
you
the
want.
other one will be
Actually,
somebody
let's
else
get everyone to suggest what they want us to dress up. Who's going to be what or
for
who
Christmas.
for
Yeah,
Christmas? So then we can order our costume and then we can have like a fun Christmas Grinchy
right.
episode. That would be fun. And then Halloween, obviously, we're going to do something
Yeah,
really
I
fun
would.
and
Yeah, and
spooky.
even put it in the comments what you think we should be for Halloween.
Yes, and we'll do that. Let's do that. I love
And we'll
dressing up.
dress up. Me too. I love it.
I tell you, you're my sister from another
Oh,
mister.
you're my sister from another mister. I love you so much, Natalie,
Me
and
too.
your community is so blessed to have you. You're such a nice person. You've been a rock through things that I've been going through. I really appreciate you. You're a really great person. You
You
really
too,
are.
Jamie, and I'm here
Yeah.
for you. You know that.
Thank you. I
Oh, I
sincerely
love you, girl.
appreciate
Don't be
you.
sad.
I
The best
won't.
is
I
yet
won't,
to
because
come.
I'm listening to Neville Goddard, and we all should be doing this during the Lionsgate portal, because it's all in your mindset what you're attracting. This is
Agree.
all going to work out. Yeah.
Agree, 100%. So, on that note,
Yeah.
everybody, we're going to wrap it up for today. We'll be back very, very soon. Jamie and I are going to again drop your suggestion. We do have a list, but let us know which one is like a more of a high priority for you guys watching, for us to do as a reading next time, and then we will be back most likely next week. Let's see, because we're both going through some stuff, so we will see how our schedule, but it will be very soon, don't worry. If it's not next week, it's going to be in 10 days. It's not going to be that long. Just everybody knows
Okay.
they
That's
love
great.
when we get together and we do this. But
Me
thank you,
too.
everybody. Don't forget to follow both of us. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. Let us know what we should dress up as: Halloween, Christmas, next suggestions, anything you want to tell us. Please drop it in the comments. As you guys know, it helps a lot with the engagement and with the algorithm and the YouTube gods and all of the good stuff. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like this video as well. Like, we talk about everything else, but we forget to remind everyone before you go, don't forget to like this video. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. And love you
Take
too,
care.
Natalie.
Love you, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.